Okay, let's get in here. Let's get in here. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, everybody. It's a hand cam day. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, it's also a painting day. So, I hope you guys will enjoy. Welcome on in to Strong Hearts and Neo and Jake. Welcome, welcome. Also, thank you, Jake, for the $5 donation earlier. I appreciate that. Tonight, I'm going to be painting a spring scene. whatever that means. I'm painting that. So, I hope that you guys will enjoy. I'm also in the background on my other monitor that I have. It's muted. It's in the background. I'm just keeping tabs on it. I'm watching my 24/7 live streamed Hell House. It's the final elimination, so I'm wanting to keep tabs on who wins. One of my favorite characters was already eliminated, or contestants, whatever, was already eliminated, and I missed it. So I don't want to miss this one. But it is muted, so you guys aren't bombarded by any crazy TTS messages or sound effects. Besides our own, right? Besides our own. But yeah, I don't want to end up finding out on Twitter like I did for the last elimination. I had to freaking find out on Twitter. I was like, are you kidding me? So let me move over here so we have a bigger one. I changed out the cable for the camera, so hopefully it doesn't freeze. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't freeze. So thinking it was maybe just the cable that was the issue and not the camera itself. So really hoping for that to be the fix. So feel better, and I some normally adjusted person like you watches this also. At least how I present to y'all. I think the fact that I watch Fish Tank is it says a lot already about the kind of person I am. Especially if you've somehow been able to see the things that I chat sometimes over there. It's very much like a night and day kind of a thing. It's my controlled chaos. Like I said, I think it was yesterday, I can turn it off whenever I want to, but the people inside the house, they cannot. Unless they're eliminated or they decide to threaten production or something. Pretending it doesn't say that about it. Yes. We do not see. We do not see. Denial. I do love, though, anytime that they call for an early bird badge, spamming of the chat over there. I have the early bird badge, so I'm just like, yeah, put it in there. Okay, let me get into my painting over here. I don't want to yap for too long, but yeah. So, and let me turn that. I think tomorrow I'll try to remember as best as I can to download the plugin for OBS so that as soon as I transition over to anything besides the starting and ending pages, the volume of the music goes down automatically. So I don't have to remember to keep doing it. But yeah, so as the title suggests, it's going to be a spring scene. So painting over a 30% off something or other I see. It's a spray. It's some kind of spray over here. It's fly spray for mosquitoes and flies, and I think it's for horses. This is a coastal country magazine or a newspaper that I'm painting on top of. because I like my desk mat and I don't want to ruin my desk mat. So I have a protective sheet here, and my address is not anywhere on this. If any of you strange people are wondering where my address is, it's not on here. I think the closest you get is something over here in this corner that just says Washington, Oregon, because that's where their locations are, I guess. I don't know. Also, hello, Kalamasi. It's good to see you again. Hello. Yes, we're painting tonight, because Sundays I try to do tangible things, so whether it's like crocheting or it's painting, button making I've done before, candy bracelet making, trying to think of other things that I've done before that are tangible. Not sure, but I'm sure that there's probably something else that I'm forgetting, but you know, that's besides the point. So I have butt making. We're making butts over here. I actually no, button making. Button. I got, for my button press, I got this lovely device here so that I can easily cut out pieces of paper and make them into buttons. I'm sure if I wanted to like be super chaotic or whatever, I could take like some pieces from this newspaper and then cut them out and make them into buttons. That would be strange, but unique. So it's like, okay, I guess it's very tangible. I have to admit to something, okay, and I swear it has something to do with what you mistook my button making for. Kind of, in a way, it has the same feeling to it. Anytime that I go to a grocery store and I'm in the meat section and I see like a really big piece of steak or like a roast or something, I have to slap it. I don't know why or what it is. I think it's like a sensory thing, but I just have to I have to slap it. You know, it's a good one when it has a little jiggle on it. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I swear it must be like a sensory thing. I just gotta slap the steaks. It's so satisfying. It freaking is. It's tangible. Okay, let me see here. I'm getting some of my paints ready, so don't take that out of context. Never. So I'm gonna do something with some lavender around the sides of it. The reference that I'm using is in a portrait style, but I'm going to do it in landscape. So I've got my brushes over here. I've got a little painter's palette over here, and I have an entire plastic bag of these folk art acrylic paints. And I didn't know that I had these, so I'm hoping that these are not dried out. Otherwise, I have some of these ones that I know are not dried out. And I have a bunch of other Liquid X ones as well, so it's kind of funny. I wish I was in booth line behind you watching you smack on the beat. I've been telling myself at some point I need to be like brave enough to have we'll film it as like a YouTube short. Smacking the beef. Hello, Acid. Welcome back. It's good to see you again. I'm picking some paints for my painting right now. I was meaning to do this earlier, but I took a shower instead. So I figured that was more important than getting the paints ready. I could just get the paints ready on the stream. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute the mic so that the bag sound, I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to mute it. Apple Orchard. I might use that. Apple Orchard over here. I don't know where all of these paints came from, but I have a whole bag of them. Yellow lights. I do like that it says superior coverage, so hopefully I don't have to go over it like several times. We have this bright green. Definitely be using that. The Calypso Sky. My friend lost a bet and now has to play Limbus Company. Oh my goodness, I hope that they enjoy. What does salt mean? It's... How would you describe salt to someone that has never tasted salt before? I don't know. It's kind of like describing a color to someone that has never seen that color before. And I guess you could do it like temperature wise, but like, I don't know, it's a little more difficult when it comes to taste, I guess. Medium gray. This one is not a folk art one. This is an apple barrel. Pure orange. I don't think we're gonna be using that one much. Americana. I have not seen this brand before. I guess it's just an offshoot of Deco Art. Salty it. It tastes like sodium. Very sodium tasting. Okay. That's it for those ones. And now, oh my gosh. I don't know how else to like show you guys this. It's a huge box. It's literally a huge freaking box of more paint that I forgot about. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I know for certain that for the sky parts of this, I'm gonna want to cover it in white. And we're gonna have to go really fast with that before it dries, because this is acrylic paint, it's not oil, so it's gonna dry a lot faster. So it tastes like the fizz and soda, but not sweet. But not, it's like an opposite. It's got the same strength, but it's not as sweet. We have a metallic, that's red, nor would I want to use that. Pool blue. I have more brushes in here I did not know about, actually. Don't you just love when you find random art supplies that you didn't know about? Or you kind of forgot. Okay. Do I have other purples in here? This is a lot of apple barrel. Barn red. Flamenco red. I need purples. Where are my purples? Rose bouquet. Yeah. Cloudless. Oh, that's nice. Sky blue. I might swap that out with Calypso. It seems like this cable is holding up better. I have to like go like this to make sure that my camera is not frozen. Cactus. No, I don't want that one. I'm gonna be sleeping downstairs and I do to have. Okay, it is. Oh my goodness. I hope that it's comfy wherever you decide to rest at. It is time for Rate Your Day. Yes, I hope that the comfiness well comforts you, right? I hope that it comforts you. At least you get like a nice little break. You can just like zone out, enjoy the vibes, the creative vibes. And you don't even have to be creative yourself. It's just kind of, you know, enjoying the moods. My day was a good 8. I got a lot of yard work done. Me and Wolf, we mowed the front yard and did some trimming around the edges of the yard. I pruned my peach tree. That was nice. Wolf helped me with that too. He got to use his chainsaw for the first time, so that was exciting. And we went out and we got some smoothies and a pizza from Winco. So fairly solid day. So it's not always like that, but we do treasure the days that it is like that. So yes, water. Thank you. Actually, I'm freaking dehydrated after my shower. I have a nice bottle of water today because I didn't feel like cleaning out my my tumbler. Okay, let me see if there's any other colors that I'm gonna need here. What is this color here? Buckskin brown? I don't think I'll be needing that. Holly branch. Some of these I haven't actually opened yet. Lime sherbirch. And I was really hoping that I had in here was we have a light mocha here too. I was really hoping for was like a yellow green. But I might just have to make that myself, and that's okay. Hello, Bee. I am painting a light spring kind of a landscape with lavenders in them. At least I'm hoping that's what it's eventually going to look like. Yes, Costco. Yes. We love a Costco. I should have one close since I moved. The closest one to us is an hour and a half away. So if we ever go over there, it's for our long haul trips to Alabama. And I mean, this next trip that we're gonna have to take is just stocking up for when family comes over to visit. And we're gonna have to bring like those freezer boxes, freezer bags, the ice packs. Okay, excuse me. I had to drink my water. I don't know why. I always feel like super dehydrated when I take like a really hot shower. I don't know why. It's just a thing. Let me see. Is there any other color? I need some more purples. I have this purple, and then I have this purple. I think maybe I think I'll use this light pink too. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it. First thing is I Need... Actually, where's that light yellow? I need like a a light yellow to mix the blue into halfway. I have one. I know I do. In this Liquitex box. It's news to me that it's news to me. I love how quickly people like hooked onto that song. It's a very catchy song. It's very easy to learn. These are fluorescent. Primary yellow. Is there a yellow oxide? Naples yellow. Deep violet. I don't think I need deep violet. Cadmium yellow. Light pink. And my light pink over there. Is that just white? Yeah, it is white. Okay, I'm gonna mix a little bit of this with white, because that's the yellow that I'm trying to go for there. Oh, I have this too. That might also be a thing. That one is empty. That one is empty. Good game, good game. You kicked the hypno worm's butt. Okay, let me get my colors mixed first. Does this still have the cover on it? It does. Brand new. Brand new. That should did. That should did. Please do not explode everywhere. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Hello. Hello, Yesaya. Welcome on in. I'm just about to mix some of this white with some yellow. To try to get the shade of yellow that I'm looking for here. So welcome on in. Okay. I'm not a professional by any means. I just want to paint what I want to paint. So don't nobody come for me. This is reminding me of egg. Why do your eyes kind of burn? What did you do to have your eyes burn? What happened? Yep, as long as I can, Chromosity, as long as I can. something that keeps me going that might seem a little strange to some people, but it works for me. It works for me. Is that I already have like so many projects that I haven't completed yet. And the only one that can complete them the way that I want them to be done is me. So I have to keep going. I have to keep going for the creative endeavor of it all. My projects need me. Not really about the two halves of my mind couldn't agree on one thing, so I say stay up. Oh, I see. I hope that eventually they can agree on something. Hopefully getting some rest at a certain point. Put some white over here. I'm glad that I have a whole bunch of titanium white. Okay, do I have... I do... Do have a nice large white brush.
Still hoping Frank Castle shows up if I'm ignoring sleep. Not happening. I want the fish to fight a final boss also.
Dude, me too. Also, thank you for the $5 donation. I'm so hoping that Frank Castle shows up. I've heard that he and Jet have some beef. So I don't know, but like, you know that like the audience would love it. They would absolutely love it if he showed up. But yeah, so but we're holding in there. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. So yeah, at a certain point, like last night like cuz like the 2-hour timer was going off, right? It was counting down, and by the time that it got down to 0, nothing happened apparently. I think Jet, like, he got on the speaker and like said something I probably can't say over here, and that was it. I was like, are you kidding me? Both at the same time, Messiah. Both at the same freaking time. Let me move my mixing brush over to my water. Do not drink the paint water. I'm glad that the chaos and creative sides are actually putting you guys into the teams that you chose. No, the Wi-Fi, your Wi-Fi needs to get its act together. It needs to be bullied. It needs to be bullied. Oh, I don't have my blue. 1 second here, I need sky blue. The paint water looks tasty. It's forbidden. Forbidden water. You mustn't. Okay. I think that's probably good. Pick up some of my paint here. I'm gonna go over here. I don't have to go all the way down because I have some hills. This will be covered up by. Excuse me for hitting the camera. I have so little desk space to work with. I gotta do what I can with what I've got. I love that this song is called Pot Pie. I don't know what inspired the artist to name it Pot Pie, but there it is. Some of the shadow here is covering this up a little bit. We have a nice yellow color coming in here. Okay. Pick up some of the blue over here. I don't want it to turn green. That's for sure. Putting a little bit more white onto the canvas. This brush is a little old, so I gotta be gentle with it. There we go. We got a nice gradient. You guys can like barely see it, but there's a nice gradient from like yellow to blue over there. Oh my goodness, Alex B is back in the freaking This is why I have it on in the background. Apologies if you guys are confused. I have a live stream going on in the background, so I can just keep tabs on what is going on. They brought him back. They freaking brought him back. The Monkey King is back. Oh my goodness. What do I want to be when I grow up? In my wise age of 29, what do I want to be when I grow up? Well, one of my goals, one of my bucket list goals, is that eventually later on in sometime in life, I would like to eventually have my own booth at a convention selling my arts, my crafts, things like that. So I take it more as like a bucket list thing. If I can get things marked off of my bucket list, I'll be happy. So I think these organs are going to be harvesting the groom and going back to fighting with TTS in 30 seconds was a highlight. Yes, man. Yes. I just thought it was crazy that I had an actual dream about that. And then he said it and I just lost it. I was like, no freaking way. Sorry if that's like a repeated story that I keep bringing up. It's just such a weird thing. But I think that honestly, if they had enough funding to do to do like this in like a warehouse setting and made it look very much like like an area that happens in, and they had like a whole theme of like plastic organs and whatever, right? Because I do think that the goo room thing was brilliant, actually. There were a few fish like on some of the days that like they would get really bored, and then they would just go and make goo. So I know the twins really enjoyed it. They're already, you know, very creative people. But yeah, so just I thought that was a really good idea. I'm using my newspaper over here as a way to somewhat dry my brush. And then I will put it. Oh, where should I put this? Back over there for now. Do I have a sponge? We will try this out. Here, I need my mixing brush. There's no good way to explain this stupid show content. It's really not. There's really no way to like properly explain it. I've seen some people, including myself, but like it varies. It varies so much. It becomes its own thing. But I've seen some people describe it like it's like if Big Brother was 24/7 live streamed, but you also take in the audience of like the terrible people of the internet. Terrible crazy people of the internet, and they're able to send in messages and sound effects, and the production messes with them. It's a little kind of bit like Jackass sometimes. So but yeah, it's it's quite an interesting kind of a show. Also, hello, Yajira Polo. Sorry if I said your name wrong. Welcome on in. Oh, it's all good, Calamosity. No need to apologize. No need to apologize. Not that the Wi-Fi going out is good, but you don't have to apologize. Oh my goodness, Strongheart. I saw it like lurching into the basket there. Oh my gosh. Dude, I hate it when it's like that too. It's like it's like the most difficult one to get. Let's scoop up some of the white here. Some of the blue. I just need a lighter blue color to work with. Just a little bit lighter. Oh goodness. Something happened to Alex B's knees. Alex B's knees. Okay. I'm gonna see if this will work. Not for shellac or lacquer. It's a good thing I'm not using this on my nails at all. So, but let me see if this works for some clouds. We're experimenting right now. Let me see. I'm testing this out on newspaper first before I do anything. Ooh, actually. I think it works pretty well. Do need a little bit more of that color though. Mixing up some color here. Just gonna set my brush down there. Drop it into here in the center. Now, I'm no Bob Ross. I'm definitely not as good of a teacher as Bob Ross was. I also don't have a duplicate painting of this, so this is my first time attempting to paint this. A little bit of a darker color. Get some shadow here into these clouds. Just a little bit of one. Hugs for everybody that wants hugs. Blend that shadow in. A little bit of white here. Just dab it in. I wish that I had more of these types of textured brushes in Clip Studio Paint. So Bert and Alex again is great. Yes, together. Yeah, I was wondering if they were gonna do that and like what the dynamic was gonna be like. You have two completely crazy energies in the same room. Yes, they need Wild Randy. Yes, now is the time to bring in Frank. Yep, the energy is high. We need all of the wild Randy energy that we can get. If Jet would just put away like his beef with him. I don't even know what the freaking beef is about. I just saw people in chat talking about it in the chat and then on Twitter as well. I was like, I don't know what's happened there, but they need to figure it out because that's what the fans want. So Wolfraid, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Hello Spank. Hello. I don't think I said hi to you yet. Welcome on in. Hello. process of painting in some clouds over here. Experimenting with this sponge brush. He really does, Jake. He really does. I think that's gonna be like a super big issue that's just gonna grow and grow unless like they figure it out, right? Wouldn't that be something to see? Hello, Aubrey. Wouldn't that be something to see? Frank Castle and Jet Neptune boxing. I don't know if yeah, I don't know if he'd ever do it. But that would be interesting to see. And then maybe then they can become bros afterwards. They box it out. We can hope. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I do digital artwork. I do paintings like these sometimes. I've been doing a lot of crocheting. Crocheting has kind of taken over my over my life. I do sketching. I do candy bracelet making. I do a lot of creative stuff. So it's a creative variety show. Is how I would describe it. Jet couldn't beat JD in boxing. I doubt he wants. Yeah, for sure, for sure. And I think Frank is in a different weight class than him, anyway. So it would just be nice to see. It would just be nice to see. What color do you want for my jar? I'll take purple. I'll take purple. If you have it. If you don't have purple, I'll take green. Purple or green. Always my options. What about Frank and Sam? I think those two are in the same weight class. My weekend's been good. It's been very productive. Very productive, I'll say. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree, Jake. Yeah. But Alex won't box. He won't box. He'll just go straight for the throat and then claim that, you know, oh, it was just a bit. It's just a bit. Sure. Sure it was. I know you guys can like barely see the clouds that I'm putting in here, but they're there. They're there, I assure you. Okay, now I'm gonna try out a bit of a different color here. And this is unopened. Has not been opened yet. Oh, you're all good. I can understand you. Okay, the reference image that I'm working off of here has a bit of pink in here, so I'm gonna try my best. We'll see how it looks, how it turns out. Let's see. Gotta be brave. Gotta be brave for these moments. I kind of want to adjust my saturation so you guys can see where it is that I'm working in. I might do that here in a second. I don't want things to dry too quickly. Okay, I don't mind if it dries a little bit right now so I can adjust my camera settings so that you guys can see what I am seeing for the most part, as much as I can get it. Okay. That's a little better. A little better. There. Okay. It's about as close as I think I can get it. Excuse me. I think that's amazing right now, to be honest. I made my own pudding out of I think I used, it called for, gosh, what was it? I think it was 4 egg yolks. It called for 4 egg yolks, and I made it. It was like a Martha Stewart chocolate pudding. Oh my gosh, it was so rich. It's incredible. And I only made it because I had used egg whites to make these like white cake cupcakes. And so I had 4 of these egg yolks and I didn't know what to do with them. So I looked it up. I looked it up like a recipe. I was like, okay, what am I supposed to use 4 egg yolks for? And it said, dude, like do it. It didn't say dude, but like it looked, it searched up Martha Stewart chocolate pudding. And I was like, dude, this is great. So I did that. Tasted amazing. Do you only do streams on YouTube? Right now, yeah. For right now, only YouTube. So once I start getting some more funding in, I might end up doing like restreams over to or multi-streaming, I should say, over to like I might try Twitch again, maybe Kick, Picardo if that's an option, because that's where I first started streaming. But for now, because I use YouTube a lot more often, and there's more people on YouTube as well, that's where I do my streams at. But I used to stream on Picardo, and then I also used to stream on Twitch, so not opposed to it, but for now YouTube is my streaming home. I have chocolate so bad right now, dude. Oh my gosh. I have that feeling so often. I get like a box of chocolate cake mix, and I make cake cookies out of it because it's so easy. It's so easy to make, and you get them so quickly too, and so many of them. Also, hello, I think Strawman was in here? Yes, hello Strawman. Don't eat the sponge. And don't drink the paint water either. The forbidden sponge. Forbidden water. Speaking of which, I'm going to take some water here. All right. Okay, let's see. Very light pinkish purple. That's what I need. Let me clean my brush. You wash your brushes off in gin, do you actually? Have one app because you can focus on one chat, not like 2 or 3. Well, the thing is that I think there's like a bot that takes everything from like let's say like a Kick chat or a Twitch chat and puts it into one, and it says where it came from, but it condenses it into one. But I can understand how that would get very confusing for people. I'm gonna paint by using legit beer and see what happens. You know, I bet you a lot of people would be interested in seeing that. Yeah, Restream does it, because I've seen it in other people's YouTube streams where like it'll say like, you know, from Kick or from Twitch. Cuts through the paint and leaves them hella clean. Oh, nice. Only the last time I do it for the day. Oh, okay, gotcha. Bert is freaking out about something. I have no idea. I have no idea what the heck he's freaking out about. I think he's always freaking out about something though. It's in his nature. Thank you. I'm using a reference, so. A ban from Twitch last night from a buddy I known for years, no idea why. Is it so? Did Twitch do the banning, or was it your buddy that you've known for years that did the banning? Because Twitch is really ban heavy. They're really ban happy. For reasons that I cannot fathom to completely understand. Oh, banned from his stream, like by him? Like who did the banning is what I'm asking. Okay, let's see here. Putting in like you can just barely see it, but it's like a silhouette of a very far off in the distance mountain. And these clouds are very low, but they start to like cut in towards the bottom there. It is windy, yeah. I hope that the power doesn't go out. At least with this, right? I don't have to worry about my work disappearing if the power goes out. I'm good, Kalamazoo. I'm good. Oh, he did the banning Starman. I wish I could tell you why. I have no idea who he is or you know why he did that, but I hope that he goes back on it and unbans you and explains to you why. Kind of sucks having it like open-ended like that, not really knowing what happened or what you did. So right here you need to break out the purple. And with a little bit more white here. And to me, it looks okay if it's Just a little bit unmixed too. Okay, real quick, we pull out the purple. It's definitely been opened before, I know that for certain. To get a little bit closer to the viewer. A little bit of mixing here. Blending that into each other before it dries. Sorry if I don't respond to chats right now. I really don't want this to end up drying on me. Trying to maintain the same color over here before it dries. twins meet at bird at 1 a.m. and I gotta wake up at 4:30. Oh my goodness. You're risking it all. You're risking it all. I really hope that they get some more points in. Although I have the feeling that James Drake is gonna win this. So that we do, Strongheart. We do have the army tonight. Was up in front of my face and honked the horn several times. I feel like somebody spent A1 so I didn't fall for the trap. I think you picked the right option there, Spank. Yeah. I think you picked the right option. We have some crazy neighbors across the street, so whenever I hear yelling going on, I always like, I'm just kind of like assuming that it's them. Just like, they're at it again. They're freaking at it again. Some white into this. Hopefully it's not too dark. Actually, it's a little too light. Mix the right paint here for this. I think it's a little bit more pink maybe. I'm using my mixing brush to paint with too, so maybe. Doesn't bug me too much if it ends up being the wrong color. Okay. Let's clean this. I think a series or flurry of demons constantly attacked my swan nearly destroyed it. What? Hold on. I took the form of another me and rather. Oh my goodness. Whoever it was, drip around neighborhood several times. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy. It's like obsessive. It's just been going. I got sleep paralysis. They are the sleep paralysis demons. That's cleaned enough. Dry it on the newspaper as much as I can. Zucchini. Summer squash. Acorn squash. Okay. For this part of it, we need... I need a little bit more space. Get another palette out here, actually. Eat zucchini. Zucchini bread. Have any of you ever tried zucchini bread? 'Cause I don't think I've tried zucchini bread before. So I don't know if I like it or not. Never tried it. And when I was 7 years old, that I hate zucchini. Oh goodness, why? Is it like texture issue? It's coming together. Oh goodness. This here is mainly going to be covered up with some green. So I'm not going to worry too much about streaks. Okay. I thought I had time. You gotta let it cook. You gotta let it cook. Yes, I figured that you were joking. You need to have a trained pack of those fish. that take like the skin off of your feet or your toes. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna have to get some green out and some blue. More of this blue here. Put a little bit in here in the new paint pot. You're gonna take this lighter green here. It's not really light, but it's a green. Some green in there. And some white. These are all gonna have some degree of white to them. And I need a different brush. This angular brush, I think. Pick up some of this color that I've just mixed, put it on its own separate thing over here. I know you guys can't really see it. Pick up some more blue. Purple that I mixed. Trying to get the color right here. I think I've got it. Okay. Let's see. I think it needs actually a little bit more white so that it blends a little bit better. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. Oh, absolutely, Jake. Yeah. Spending more time outside touching grass. Yes. And that's not like a meme thing to say, right? It's like it genuinely does feel so good to get outside. Okay, while we wait for this to dry, go over here. Oh, that's a very ominous answer there, Spank. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Thanks for nothing, April. Okay, we've got different color in here. Let's see if it'll do what I want it to. I didn't do this in the proper order that I was supposed to. Here, I'm gonna wash my brush and use a smaller brush here for this part of it. Go. Kind of looks like a little bit of like a water source there. Grab just a little bit of white. Don't need a whole bunch. I'm not the same person they once 9 years ago or even 3 years ago. And I think that's to be expected with the amount of changes that have happened. You're definitely not going to be the same after all of that. And I think to simplify it that way, Calmosity is like completely ignoring what the issues are, you know, and like disregarding it and like simplifying it into, you know, that kind of a category, I guess. Well, right. And I think if they, you know, were to like sit down and actually understand where you're coming from, they'd, you know, they'd see that. EB. We're freaking EB in this. Hey, if you gotta go get some sleep, I'm not gonna pressure you to stay for, you know, for longer. I don't ever want to do that. And I think that says more about them than it does about you, Isaiah. It is sleeping. Oh my goodness. I love that. Yeah, if you use the extension panel to control your avatar, there's some animations for specific ones. Excuse me. I'm drying my brush over here. Okay. I want to get to painting the lavender, but I gotta do the background first. Gotta get through the background first. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put in a purple field here at some point. Purple and green. Well, we do see a little bit of a darker green in there. This one. have not opened yet. Reminds me of the hookah green. The hookah green. Mix some blue into it. Get a little bit lighter. Okay. These are gonna be, looks like, oh, perhaps not yet. Not yet. I need to put in yellow green. That's what I need to mix. I need to do it quickly because I have other colors prepared here. Just like to dry this thing. Have a yellow green somewhat mixed up over here. Okay. I need to vote on this thing in fish tank really quick. Here we go. Refreshed and it was like an hour back. Wait, what? Oh no. Are you live? Are you live now? Okay. Oh my goodness. That's happened to me a couple of times. I'm just like, what the heck? I'm here. What the heck? Okay, good. So it wasn't for too long. Adding a bit of blue to that green that I just mixed. this green. Oh, I don't want that much. Just a little bit. Just a little bit there. Very lightly blend it in. Good night, Jake. Hope you get some sleep. Yeah, I don't think that it's gonna end anytime soon either. I saw somebody in the fish tank chat saying, because Jet was there on the director cam saying something, because I have it muted, and someone in chat said, like, we're gonna be at work by then. So, and tomorrow is well, at least tomorrow for me, right, is Monday. So we'll see what happens. But I get some good sleep, Jake. I hope that that your work tomorrow goes well. So get some good rest in. Cleaning off my brush here. I can probably just leave it there. And then we have some bushes, some trees. Paint in, I think that they're going to be showing up. Let's see. Over here. Are you talking about the fish tank one, Clomosity? It's called fishtank.live, but just a fair warning. It's a completely different vibe from this one. And there's going to be things said that I don't say on this stream. It's a completely different niche. So you've been given your warning. Literally fishtank.live. That's what you post into the search bar, excuse me. If I could speak properly. It's not for everybody. And it's their last day. So there's a lot of stuff that has happened that needs like some prior context. So you've been warned. So. I agree, Jake. I agree. Get some good sleep. Have some good dreams, hopefully. Okay, gonna wash my brush. Here, Yesiah. Here. Thank you, Spank. It's coming together. Very slowly, but it's coming together. And I still have to put the flowers in. Okay, let's get sure here. I feel like I need a bit of a lighter color here to separate some of this. Yep, I see that you're back, Calamosity. I see you. I feel like sometimes when I do the paintings, I can hear like a copy of myself in the background going, "It's ruined! It's ruined!" I gotta give myself some grace. You can't see the chat? Try refreshing. Try refreshing. It's very true, Jake. I thought that you had gone to sleep. But it's very true. It's very true. You have to accept yourself. Stop trying to change parts of yourself to make other people happy. Because then in the end, you won't be happy with yourself. And you have to live with yourself at the end of the day, you know? You spend all day in your own skin. You know? I think it's best to just learn to accept yourself, you know? Excuse me, I had to... Oh my goodness. I had to stretch, and apparently I had to yawn too. Let's see here. I think I will mix some of this bluish green that I have with the lighter green. See what color that gives me. Try not to get this paint on my webcam stand. I think I need a little bit darker of a color. So it's gonna be this one. I am, yes. Hopefully I'll get there at some point. I think if I just make like maybe some more shorts, stream maybe, you know, some more cozy games, because I'm more of a cozy gamer. And maybe like collaborating with people. It might help bring in some new people. But then again, the algorithm works in really weird ways, so sometimes I find it a little exhausting trying to figure out like how this stuff works. I'm just like, I appreciate what I've got. Not that it would ever be an unwelcome thing to get more subscribers. I always appreciate getting more. But I'm not gonna be upset if, you know, things stay the same, so. Put that down. Patches of a darker green that I think actually needs a little bit of purple to it, just to neutralize it a little bit. Oop, there we go. I get paint on me. There we go. That's the color I was looking for. Just a little bit darker than the hill itself, so I can paint in what looks like bushes and some trees. And it's such a small amount of paint too, but I don't need a lot of it anyway. All right. Kalamase, are you seeing the chat? Are you seeing the stream? Well, and there's different versions of it too, Spank. Each with their own, like, geographical kind of, like, add to it, so... And that's perfectly fine, Calmosity. That's perfectly fine. And that's great, Yesiah. That's great. Personally, for me, like, it gave me a lot of hope, a lot of calmness as well. You know, because, like, especially like during the pandemic, right? There was like so much going on, and trying to figure out, like, you know, who's telling the truth about stuff and who's not. You know, it's it gave me a lot of reassurance, right? Your avatar was dying? Oh no! Yeah, after 6 minutes, the avatar disappears. Oh my goodness. Strongheart, look at your cat. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see, we'll do a purple hill right here, I think. Before that, though, there's a darker purple. I need to shake that one, apparently. I need to shake it. Oops. Excuse me. Jesus revived her. There we go. I don't know if all of them have that animation, but you guys can try it for sure. Trying to see if the extension link was posted. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think that the Yesaias has I don't think the Vocaloid ones have like dying sprites. Yeah, the cats have it for sure. Okay. This purple paint. Oh, this purple paint. Okay. Let me see what has to be done here in order for me to use it. It didn't give me the pigment, it just gave me a mixing agent. The bombs work for sure. Those are not linked to specific avatars. Oh, there we go. This paint must be a little old. Smells a little old. I risked it and I smelled the paint. Okay, we're gonna put some little specks of this purple paint in there if it looks good, which I think it does. And thankfully this is dried enough. You know what I'm gonna do actually? I'm gonna take my sponge here, my sponge brush. I don't want it to be like fully saturated like that. So I dab it on my newspaper until I have just a little bit on it. I can go like that. I'm gonna fade them out. Looks like a little patch of the flowers. Okay, now let's see. Here. I have another sponge over here. Shall I drop some stars for you guys? Would that be a thing that y'all like? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Give me please. Alright, I guessed correctly. There we go, there's a whole bunch. Whole bunch for you. I think that's cute, the stars floating up into the canvas area. That's cute. Okay, let me see here. Okay, we're wanting a little bit of like a purple green hill, it looks like. I'm gonna carefully swap out my palette. That one here. Which I actually used to have watercolors in. Scoop up some of the purple. Scoop up some of the green. And it makes a lovely brown. Throw some white in there. There we go. That's the color that I'm looking for. At least I think it is, hopefully. Let's see. No, it needs to be more purple. More purple. More purple. I don't feel like that did anything. Grr. I'm seeing blank messages, Colonosity. I'm seeing blank. Did you try refreshing? There we go. That's the color I'm looking for. Okay. Oh goodness, yes, jeez. Clemasi's laptop's taken over by mice. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I need to have some of this paint put away here. a little bit of white added to it. So I have a lighter color to use for a highlight. I also add some yellow, I'm thinking. A little bit of yellow green here. True Spank, yeah. Also true Yesaya, yeah. Has a lasting impact into adulthood. Absolutely. Okay, let me see here. I'm getting a different sponge. And let me see if I have... I think I do. I do have a darker purple in here. Yes, not this one. It looks almost black. deep violet. That might work too. All right, we'll see you when you get back, Lamasi. I was Akinatoring Amazing Digital Circus characters. I got made checks before regular checks. Oh my gosh. That's funny. You do have the sit animation spank, yes. It's been 7 years since having my company. I'm sure someone's left by lying like that. Yeah. I wonder if it ever like weighs on their conscience. Let me shake this up first. Comparing it to a combination is just a very bad situation for him. That's terrible. Good grief. Actually, I have these brushes that are mainly used for stencils. I'm gonna see how well they work for just like adding some flowers to the distance. If I wanted to, let's see. If I wanted to do that. Bit. The lighter color in there. Oh no. Oh no. That's the canvas. Oh no. It goes too strong. It goes too strong. Oh no. Okay. I need to do some surgery on the canvas. They did surgery on the canvas? You guys remember that? When they did the surgery on a grape meme? It's ruined. It's freaking ruined. That's why I have my same color right there. Okay, we'll just paint over this. We'll just paint over this. It never happened. It never happened. I tried. I tried something new. And this is what happened. Okay. Getting some yellow and some white out. I'm gonna use a different brush here. I feel like it's time for me to use a different brush. do another hill over here. Good and not dried. A pumpkin. No, but there is a pumpkin hat that your avatar can wear. I myself am not one, though. Tap a little bit of the violet in there. Let's see, this is gonna call for more of a bluish purple. I just rest in about 15 minutes, not sure yet. Hey, do whatever you need to, man. Whatever you feel called to do. Trying to get this corner nice and dark enough. There we go. And this is fairly dry in there. Okay. I'm gonna clean off my brush. Be the pumpkin, become it. Become the gourd. Sorry, I don't respond fast. I'm in a mood right now of just locking in and painting. Because I have an hour left. I can do it. I can do it. Okay. According to the reference, I paint in some of these little flecks. Little flecks of yellow here. Thank you. I am using a reference that I'm pretty sure, because I found it on Pinterest, and you know how Pinterest is. I'm pretty sure it's AI generated. I didn't generate it. Somebody else did. But I am using it as a reference to make real art. Certain parts of it that I'm just like, well, that doesn't make sense. That hill is blending into that one. And so I gotta make some sense out of it along the way. Right, exactly. So it was originally in a portrait format, so you know, like to be used on like a phone wallpaper. So I've transformed it into real art, and B into a horizontal landscape piece instead. Okay, and then over here we do this darker purple, it looks like. Switch to a violet. A little bit of variety in here. I'm just switching back and forth between this really dark bluish purple and a reddish purple. Taking off the excess at first. Good night, Colonosity. Get some good sleep. I hope that you have some good dreams and that tomorrow is a better day for you. Wash off my brush here. I will try my best not to pass away into the ether. Grab the yellow again. Pick up the excess. There's a little bit of white over here as well I can grab from. There's also a little bit of pink in there too. I'll drop some of that in there. I feel like that one's very translucent. Do some mixing. Hopefully it gains some opacity. Now that it's mixed up a bit. I have to like not touch this spot at all. Okay, as we get closer here, I don't need to wipe off my brush as much. I'm going back and forth, two different shades of purple. There's also some green I can put in. do that before it's too late to go back. And mix it with some blue. Use this darker blue. Mix those two around. It's mainly green, but it's got some blue in it. And this is a much darker brush too, or a much thicker brush, I should say. Pick up a little bit more. And wipe off the excess. Just go along the edge there. And I'll wipe that off. And just going back and forth with the blue and the red purples. And then we'll go back in, kind of wipe off the brush a little bit in here. In with that bluish green again. Create like a little leaf covering of these flowers. Okay. I want to do something here on this other side too. And then I want to create more of a foreground, I think, as well. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to kind of cover this right here with the green. I'm going to add some more blue to it, I think. Blue. What does that say? Hold on. Grab some of the green over here. And just add it to that blue. It's more blue than it is green now. Okay, now I'm going to be brave here. I'm going to be brave. Add a leaf. Right there. Add a lavender over here. Very big one. And then we'll do another one off of the canvas. Right there, I think. Wipe off my brush. I really want to do some stuff right here. Get some yellow, some light yellow here. And just do the same thing that I did on the other side. Because it just feels so empty. It's kind of like what the reference looks like. It just feels really empty. Like I don't want it to look like that. But you know, when you paint something, when you draw something, it is your own work. If you want something to be in a particular area, that is it's your own world. You can do that if you want to. There's my Bob Ross vibes. little bit lighter. We wipe off the excess, of course. Get some pink, maybe. That's pink in there. Yeah, already I think that looks better than before. I get up over there and it's kind of trails off a little bit. Get some more of the violet purple, mix it in there. Get some more of that yellowish, whitish color. Sadly, Spank, I don't think that your avatar has that animation. If you have the cat one, it does. I wonder if you did like sleep, if it'll do it. If it'll lay down and look like it's dead. Oh no! Oh no! Because I made that a command for the Streamlabs. Oh no! I need to make that different for the avatars versus the chat. Okay, now I'm gonna grab green. Another green, blue. Give some variety in the little blank spots. Good night, Isaiah. Get some good sleep. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the promo message. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I'll see you next weekend. A little bit of a thicker patch of the green over here. Okay, I do some more of the purple. We're basically just alternating. Between the blue purple and the red purple. They're both fairly dark, but there's a difference. And then I'll combine a little bit of a lighter color as well. Over there. And I think I'll also do that here as well. I think Wolf is cooking something. Or reheating because I smell something. Throw in the bluish green. checking that off really quick. Yes, that's the one. Either one of them lets us know that you're heading on out. I gotta speed up the pace a little bit. But not too much, because you know, they say you can't rush art. But man, do I feel it. Oh, is there a star? Okay, give me a second. I'll give you some more. There you go. Some of this is going to get covered up with the green underneath. Okay, now we're gonna, let's see, let's use this purple here, and we're gonna go over here, and lay some of this down. there's that one. I'm gonna switch to a different brush here. Try to be quick about it. I feel like I need a lighter green in there. Like if I add some of this to the yellow, I might get the green I'm looking for. It's definitely a lighter green. It's interacting with the blue a lot. There. Okay. Going back to the smaller brush. I have 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes. I can do it. I can do this. I can do this. A boop to you as well, Strongheart. A boop to you as well. A boop to keep the avatar alive. Welcome back, Rob Ross. Close enough, yeah. That is like straight up how it feels sometimes. I'm just like, I know I'm not a master at this this medium that I can give it my best shot. So, and it's relaxing for me too, so. I think my biggest gripe is like having to clean up afterwards, but that's kind of a, you know, like a whatever point of it. That needs to be blended out a little bit more, I feel like. There. And then we will use the same color right here. For that one. I do the shadows first and then highlights second. And usually it gives me a good result. Sometimes there's a little bit of correction that I gotta do. But usually it gives me what I'm looking for. Oh my goodness. I'm going to connect these two spaces here. Okay. Little tiny finalizing touches here that I may or may not need. I think that they're fun. Just some little dots, little highlight dots here and there. I need a little bit of white. Need to wash this brush really quick. I've got 5 minutes. Of white paint. Here and at the tops of whatever like these little yellow grasses are, whatever they're meant to be. This color palette is very, very pretty to me. Okay, there was something else. I can't remember what it was though. There was something else. I can't remember for the life of me what it was. Oh yeah. Okay. I may or may not have the color for this over time. Maybe if I add just like let me see. Just me doing this ends up like ruining the entire piece. Crap. Okay, let me just color test real quick. Okay, I think that's the color that I'm going for. Okay. Gotta scoot this down so I can see. This is not part of the reference anywhere. A bird! Donuts of silliness? Oh my goodness. I think I have a donut waiting for me, actually. Wolf and I picked up a couple of them. But thank you. Thank you, thank you. I will take it. I'll gladly accept it. I feel like this bird needs a friend. It is midnight now. The painting is finished. I'll figure out how to put my signature on it somehow. There we go. This is one of my prettier paintings I think I've ever done. So I'm glad that I streamed it. Thank you very much everyone for joining me tonight. I don't know how I'm gonna reach my keyboard to spam my links. I have to figure out how to move these pallets. Okay. They're gonna go somewhere. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It needs to go on the wall. Somewhere. I have to find a spot for it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let me move some things. Let me move some things so I can reach my keyboard. I think it'll be fine this way. Okay. If y'all are heading on out, I wish you a good night, a good morning, a good day, or a good afternoon. Whatever time of day it is, I wish you a good one. I'm going to spam my links because I'm a little hungry. If you want to check out some of my digital artwork, feel free to do so at the link that's going to pop up there in the chat. If you want to follow me over on Twitter, feel free to do so. I post links to my stream after they have ended, with a nice little synopsis and a thank you for joining me. Thank you, Strongheart. Thank you. There you go. Right back to ya. I do have a Ko-Fi page that likes to pop up every now and then in the chat, but there is the link for it if you want to support me on over there. That's also where I host my commissions. If you want some personalized artwork, feel free to check my information website. On my Ko-Fi, I also have my bases with the Photoshop document files on them, so you can use the line art with transparency. It looks all nice and pretty and shiny. But yeah, so I will see you guys again on Friday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. I hope you guys will join me then. I'll figure out some digital artwork to do, maybe working on more bases. That seems to be something that's very enjoyable for both me and you guys. So anyways, take care. Have some good sleep, some good rest. If you're continuing your journey on the internet, please be safe about where you are going off to. And until Friday, stay vibin', stay creative, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye!